Hello everybody, and good morning from Sarawak, from Borneo. Right now, we are now at on how do I even say this? We are on Sunday, 16 August 2026. Okay, almost 8:59 a.m. here. Okay, and need to remind you, we are 8 hours ahead of the universal time coordinate, and this is assuming that we are not. This is assuming that it's not summer, it's not even summer, especially because somewhere in UK they are using the British summer time, so be it's still basically 1 hours ahead of the typical UTC time. But however, let's just assume that, but it's fine, it's okay. And yeah, anyhow, we are almost live for today. And yes, and today it's going to be a pretty packed day, as at least on my part. It's going to be around even up until the afternoon. Yeah, it's going to be three launches in just few spans of hours. Okay, especially this one also going to be the launch of the Globalstar 2-R. This one for the replacement mission. Okay, so here and there, it is what it is. Okay, and I'm still looking at where is this one here. So just give me a little bit of time. Okay, here and there. Yeah, and also another one as well. Mm-mm-mm. And another one. Yeah, so sorry, it's a little bit of chaotic setup, but I hope we are fine here. Okay, so rather than wasting too much time, let's go directly to the live, shall we? So let's go. Yeah, yeah, it should go live by now. Okay, so let's go directly. Oh, what's happening? It says temporarily not available. I'm not sure what even happened with the SpaceX live stream. Yeah, maybe if we can't, in that case, I have another alternative. Oh, live stream temporarily unavailable. Okay, that's weird. Just give me hold on for a second. What even is happening? Oh, it should not do that. Ooh. Anyhow, at least I have backup. Oh, yeah. At least I have already have a backup here from the International Rocket Launcher. So thank you so much, IRL, for this one. Okay. S- so I believe we should be okay. Here we go. So hello everybody, and good mo so let's directly go to the straight to the live, shall we? So hello everybody, and good morning from Sarawak, from Borneo. I'm Daniel Suguwa, your host today for us to witness the launches of the SpaceX's Falcon 9 Block 5 rocket that will be carrying 9 Globalstar 2-R, aka the replacement mission for for the Globalstar. The this one, from my, how do I say, from my knowledge, it's basically like this: the MD MDA and also the Rocket Lab, they are basically collaborating together on making the satellite for the Globalstar. For the MDA, this is the prime contractor, but Rocket Lab will mostly going to handle the satellite bus architecture stuff here and there. So that's basically going to be it for today. This one will be launching from the Canaveral Space Force Station, from the Slick 40, you know, from the from the Space Launch Complex 40, Slick 40. So just like I said, so here you can see this is the live for today. So yeah, pretty good here and there. Okay. Okay. So hopefully we are good. Okay. Okay. So I think we are good. Okay. So in case you want to know, this is the stream for now. Oh, and that's not very super stable from their side. Okay. Okay. So apparently they are not very stable here. Maybe I need to find another one. Or maybe we are good. Yeah, I think we are good. Okay, it's fine. But anyhow, this is the live stream right now that you're looking right now. So this is the Globalstar, and this mission will be ongoing up until 1 hour plus. But however, we are not 100% sure whether or not this launch will be able to proceed as usual. Okay, so that's basically another one as well. Okay. Okay. So we should be good as well. And in case you also really want to know, there's also another one. Okay. Maybe let's talk a little bit about the rocket itself today. This one will not be very too long. Okay, so in case you want to know, the entire whole Falcon 9 rocket here, basically it is a oh wait, sorry. Okay, basically it's a two-stage rocket. Okay, maybe just give me a little bit second. Yeah, just a bit of seconds. I don't know what it's not entirely cooperating today, but it's okay. I have another one here stream as well that I can use. Maybe I should use. Let me see. Is it? I can also use another one. Okay. Oh, Raw Space didn't go live today, although rarely whenever he actually really go lives, well, it's really good. Let me see. Maybe I can use the Space Affairs stream. Yeah. Rather than trying to fix the weird problem, we might as well just show here. Yeah. And here we go. I can show you. Yes. And again, we finally this one is from the Space Affairs. So thank you so much, Space Affairs, for the restream. Okay.
Of thrust. The booster supporting today's mission
Okay.
will be making its
So
14th
just
flight.
like they said today.
SES-03B M-Power-E,
Okay.
NASA's Crew
Yeah,
10 mission,
just like they
SpaceX's
said,
Bandwagon 3
the entire
rideshare,
whole Falcon 9
SES-03B
Block 5
M-Power-D,
rocket. This one here is
NASA's
the
CRS-33 mission,
two
and 8
stages
Starlink missions.
two-stages
That's a lot
liquid
of
fuel
missions.
rocket, but certainly it's
Now, just
not
after
a
2 minutes into flight,
hypergolic
the
rocket.
first stage
Okay,
will
because
separate
if
and
it's
make its way back
hypergolic,
to
it
Earth.
will
Today, the
actually
booster is headed
ignite
to landing
on
zone 40 at
instant.
Cape Canaveral
Okay.
Space Force Station.
Falcon 9 tanks
Yeah,
are pressing
and
for
as you can see,
extract.
oh,
Great
and
call
as
out
you can
there.
see, the landing zone 40, it's
Now,
not
with
really
just
that
over 4
far.
minutes
It's
and 50
around
seconds to go,
hundreds
everything is
of
looking
meters
on
away
track
from
for
the
launch.
launch pad, so
Next up in the
that's
countdown, the
basically going to
transporter
be the
erector,
launch
or TE, will
as well.
begin to retract away
I
from
mean, that
Falcon
one
9,
is
which is what
basically
we
where
heard mentioned in
the
that
first
call-out.
stage booster will be landed for today.
First,
Okay,
we'll see the clamps
so
around the second stage open,
that's
then the
that.
TE will begin to pivot back, slowly swinging away from
And
the
in case you
rocket.
want to know,
Strong
just
back
like I
retract
said,
has started.
the Falcon 9 Block 5 rocket,
Great call out there that the
this is
strong back has
a
started to retract.
two stages liquid fuel rocket. Certainly not a hypergolic version. because otherwise
Now
hypergol
you may hear the
instantly
TE called the
ignites
strongback,
on
but the
contact,
strongback
but
is just one of the components
because
of a
of that,
transporter
it's
erector.
basically
The TE actually has two
needs the
components, the
igniter just
strongback,
to
which sits
ignite that
alongside
on
Falcon 9,
and
and then
to
the launch mount underneath.
continue the mission. That one is certainly for sure. And this rocket, the
At
the
this point,
the
we can
first
see
stage
those
rocket
clamps are
is
now
the
fully open.
it has 9 Merlin 1D rocket engine, okay, which is a gas generator cycle. That one is a
This
sea
means we're
level
just a few
rocket,
seconds away from the
while
strongback fully
rocket engine,
reclining
while
away
on
from
the
the vehicle.
second stage
The
is
strongback is
basically
hinged to the launch mount
the
and will rotate a few degrees
same
away
version
from
of the
Falcon 9. And
first
then at
first
liftoff, the
stage, but
strongback will
only
rotate
with
even
one
farther
rocket
away
engine,
to clear the way for Falcon 9.
and it, and the nozzle bell itself is as essentially widened, expanded, and much more larger to accommodate with the s- space environment, and especially because in the space basically there's little to no atmospheric pressure there to contain the rocket exhaust flame there. So basically because of that, obviously it's going to cause a lot of issue, especially with the thrust loss, thrust efficiency, and effectiveness basically drop. So to
You can see that strongback
retain
is
Stage 1
big
LOX load
portion
is
of it,
complete.
they basically going to expand,
great call out
they
there for
basically
stage 1
expand
LOX load
the
complete.
expand, largen, and widen
We can see
the
at this point the
rocket
strongback
engine.
is
So
starting to
basically
recline
that's
just
that.
very slowly, and you can also
And
see those clamps are now
yeah,
fully clear of
and
the
for
vehicle.
the pellet fairing there, no, for the pellet, yeah, and especially you see on the fairing nose cone there, basically it's also going to be reused as well for this flight, just like as you can see the flight itself, because for today, because obviously the pet
At this stage in the countdown, the
for the
rocket is now nearly
fairing
fully
nose
loaded
cone,
with
it's
about 1
pretty
million
expensive.
pounds of
It's
propellant.
around
That
hundreds of
includes rocket propellant
dollars
1, or RP1,
or
which is
tens
a
of
highly
dollars
refined
each
kerosene,
for
and liquid
each
oxygen, or
side of the
LOX, which is chilled
pellet
to
fairing.
roughly
So because of
300
that,
degrees Fahrenheit
they need
below zero.
to cut the cost.
Looking ahead
They
in the
have to
count,
make it
at T
reusable,
minus
just
60
like the
seconds,
first
Falcon
stage
9 will
do.
enter
So
startup.
that's how they
And
are
at that
able to
point, the
control the
rocket's
cost as
onboard
well.
flight computers.
So
Stage
T
2 LOX
minus
load is complete.
1 minutes and 57 seconds
There we heard
before the
confirmation
flight.
that the stage 2 LOX load is complete.
Okay, stage 2 lock slot is complete. Okay, and anyhow, this is for the Merlin rocket engine. It uses the gas generator cycle. It's basically, in the nutshell, it's something like this one on the second left side there. Basically, it uses a bit of the portion of the
At
fuel
T
and
minus 1
oxidizer
minute and 30 seconds
burn
until launch,
into the
the range is
preburner
green.
just to
Stick around,
turn
guys,
the
for playback.
turbine,
The payloads
where
remain
the
healthy,
fuel and
and the team is
oxidizer, some
tracking
of
no
it goes
issues for
to
launch.
most of it goes to the main engine combustion chamber, and some and fuel or even the oxidizer will be used to as a heat exchanger to ensure the rocket engines can be cooled down so it's not going to melt, and then most of it will be going, and then the heat exchanger will mostly going back to the combustion chamber to be expelled out to the nozzle, and for the preburner it will
Falcon
be
9 is in
going out
startup.
to the exhaust,
And there we heard good
or it's not
confirmation that
going to
Falcon
go
9
back
is
to
in
the
startup. At this point, the
exhaust,
autonomous flight
to
computers
the
have taken over the
combustion
count,
chamber
and
itself,
both Falcon stages are
and looks like,
pressurizing for
oh,
launch. Now we're just waiting
okay,
for our launch director to give
oh,
the final
okay,
go.
okay.
LD,
So
go for launch.
And there it is, LD's go
okay,
for
LD
launch. So let's
goes
sit
for
back and
launch.
watch as
Launch
Falcon
director
9
goes
prepares
for
for
launch.
liftoff.
So get ready for the liftoff. And this is basically the operation cycle, how the how the
30 seconds.
okay, 30 seconds, and this is basically how the gas generator cycles looks like. The open cycle you can see on the first left side. And that's basically it. T minus T minus 15
15
seconds. And we are getting ready in for the launch. T minus 10, 9,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, what the sound suppression system has already started. And all 9 Merlin 1, the rocket engine has already ignited, and launch plan release and liftoff of the Falcon 9 Block 5 rocket carrying the 9 Global Star 2 replacement Launch 1 for the 9 satellites going destination to the low Earth orbit. Specifically, it's going to be around 900 by
At
910
T plus 30
kilometers,
seconds into
almost
flight,
circular
Falcon 9
orbit.
has
and it's
Successfully
going
lifted
to
off from
target
Space Launch
50
Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force
targeting
Station.
launch
The vehicle
to
is
the
currently throttling
northeast,
down to prepare for
going to
max
the
Q, the point of
going to
maximum
the
aerodynamic
orbital
stress.
inclination of the
Power,
52
telemetry
degrees
nominal.
with the orbital
Hearing some good callouts that systems are looking nominal
target
so far.
with the
Max Q is
orbital
reached when
period
the air
target
density of
of
the
the
atmosphere decreases faster
103.1 minutes.
than the increasing
Okay,
speed of the rocket.
here we go, supersonic, and get ready in for the max Q around the aeroplane altitude.
Max Q.
Okay, we
And
have
there's max
already
Q.
reached us to
Now we have
the
several events
max
coming up in
Q.
quick succession here, which are
Maximum
main engine cutoff,
aerodynamic pressure
stage
fully
separation,
exerted on
second
the
stage engine start,
rocket
or
itself,
SES-1,
aka
and
the
start
launch
of the boost
vehicle,
back burn.
and you
can
can
follow
see
along with
there
the
is
timeline
a
on the
little
graphics on
bit
the screen.
slight trail of the
First up, main engine cutoff, or MECO, is
atmospheric
when all
water
9
vapor.
engines
Yeah, that one
on the
is
first stage
not
shut
really
down.
super
This
visible
is followed
view
by
here
stage
because of
separation, where
the
the first and
how
second
the
stages are pushed apart.
camera exposure will
Immediately
were
after that, the
configured here.
second
But
stage engine will ignite to
anyhow,
continue pushing towards orbit.
that's
This is
basically
also
it.
known as
This is
second engine
the
start 1,
view of
or
the
SES-1.
optical tracking camera view here. You
Then,
can
shortly
see
after
the
that, the
Falcon
first
9
stage will
rocket
perform
is
a boost
still
back burn, putting
going
it on
up
track
here,
for landing.
and the G-force is almost okay. It's already 3 Gs. Okay, 3.1 Gs. Okay, 3.2
Let's stand
times
by for those events, which should start in just about 10
the
seconds here.
gravitational pull of Earth. Okay, due to the acceleration there, and getting ready in for the stage separation. Get ready in for the stage separation. Before that, it's going to be Miko. Okay, main gen cut off.
Stage separation confirmed.
Okay, stage separation confirmed, and it looks like it didn't use the wider nozzle there. So it's so this is basically so this is basically a bit
And
identical
there we heard
to the
confirmation of all of
first stage
those events that
there.
happened back to back.
Okay, so
And we
that's
got some
actually
really
pretty
sweet views
interesting.
there of stage
They are not
separation.
using the
So again, those events were main
wider
engine
nozzle
cutoff,
version,
stage separation,
just like
second
I
stage engine
said
start
very
1, and
earlier
start of the
on.
boost back burn.
Okay,
Coming up next will be fairing
and getting ready
separation.
in for
This
the
is when the two fairing
pilot
halves
fairing separation
separate
here.
and fall away,
I
as they
mean
are
for
no
the
longer
fairing
needed to
NOSCON
protect the
separation
payload once in space.
should be ready as the altitude reaching 100 kilometers. Okay, get ready.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Okay, fairing separation confirmed. This is the view
And there's
inside it,
confirmation of fairing separation.
and yeah, view inside the
Look
upper
at that
stage and
view.
also the satellites,
And those
and
are our
it's already
satellites for
separated.
Globalstar right there. So now those fairings will be
So
making their
looks
way
like
back for
it
recovery.
doesn't need
The
that
boost back burn,
high
meanwhile, is continuing on stage 1 as it heads
high
towards
thrust
landing zone
version.
40
It
at
doesn't
Cape
need
Canaveral
that
Space Force
kind of
Station.
efficiency. So that's basically it. Okay, so the
And there's
entry burn
confirmation
has
of
already
boost back
started
end.
like
The next
few
major milestone coming up is the entry burn on Falcon
few
9's first
seconds
stage.
or
This is scheduled to occur at
almost
the
a
T
minute
plus
ago,
6 minute and
and
15-second
now
mark.
the entry
The
burn
entry
has
burn is
already
used to slow the first stage as it heads
yeah
back to landing zone
already
40
ended.
at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station.
Okay, so basically that's the explanation that you hear.
Without the entry
Basically, in the
burn, Falcon
nutshell,
9 would
entry burn
only
is
be using the
basically
atmospheric drag to slow it down, and that would add a
just
lot of extra
basically
stress to
to
the
slow
vehicle.
down the rocket itself. That one is the like yeah, that one is
That's why we do the
basically
entry
the
burn. And after the entry burn, the booster will initiate the landing burn. This will slow the vehicle down even further for a precise landing.
yeah. So that's basically we hear as well. So basically the first entry burn has already stopped there. That one, if I remember, the first entry burn, what it does is that it's basically going to
To help steer the
realign
first
itself
stage as it returns to Earth, Falcon 9 is equipped
back
with
to the
4
launch
hypersonic grid fins
zone there.
positioned near the
But
top of the first
instead
stage.
of heading to the
Now, when weather is clear, we often get a
Sleek
really nice
40,
view of
it's
those grid
going to
fins,
head
but
up
since
to
it's
the
nighttime, we'll have to
LZ40,
see whether we get that
LZ40.
view or not.
You know, the landing zone 40. So basically that's the first entry burn actually does. And then the second entry burn, which will happen in few moments ago. I mean, in few moments from now, it's basically going to just slow down the rocket itself to ensure that it's not going to go to get hit
Now, if you're just joining us
got
today,
the
today's mission, we will be
much
delivering 8
higher
Globalstar
brunt
satellites
hit
to orbit.
of the
These satellites will integrate into the existing Globalstar constellation.
re-entry heating there. So basically that's the second entry burn will do as well. And then the landing burn, well, self-explanatory. That one is just to land the first stage rocket booster there back to the
The
LZ40
Globalstar satellites that we
safely
are
to be
delivering to
reused
orbit
again
will
for
help
the next
replenish
flight.
aging assets in the fleet and ensure the continued performance and reliability of the Globalstar network.
Okay, so that's basically it. It's still good. And the first stage has already enters back from the space, from the internationally defined space around 100 kilometers, or basically, if I remember correctly, it's around from from what I can tell from my research, it's around 60 plus miles, something like that. Yeah.
So the next milestone
So
that we're coming up
also
on will be
also
that entry
correction
burn.
from the
You should see
previous
the
thing that I
graphics
said,
light up
and
on the screen as the
already
engines
enters
do
back
once we
from
start
the
doing that entry burn.
US defined space boundaries, 80 kilometers, around 40 plus miles. Yeah. So should be good.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Okay, stage one entry burn has
There's
already
that call
started.
out for the entry burn
Okay, the
startup.
first stage Merlin 1D has
This
already.
burn will last about
Okay,
17
the
seconds,
first
slowing down the
the
vehicle and
first
prep
set
for its final
starts,
burn
followed by
and
the
landing.
a pair of the second sets, left and right, and also the center has already started, which totaling 3 out of 9 Merlin
Stage
1D
1 entry burn
on the
shutdown.
first stage start, and then the shutdown is
And that
basically
concludes
just
the
a
booster's entry
reverse,
burn.
basically just a reverse first from the first sequence. So that's basically it. Okay, and it's already shut down there. And that's basically it. You can see the supersonic heating
Now it's a
there.
little hard to see,
It's
but on the
basically
left of
go.
your screen,
It's
that's the booster
basically
coming back
causing
down to Earth, and you can just make out that pattern of the grid fin on the
griffin to
right-hand
basically
side of that
glows
image.
with the hypersonic flame re-entry there. So that basically
Stage
that's
1
why it's very
FTS safe.
important to slow it down. Okay, first stage FTS looks safe.
Stage 1
Okay, flight
transonic.
termination system no longer needed, so
We should hear that
it's
call out for the
okay.
landing burn in just a few
And the
moments
second
here.
stage almost reaches to the velocity 20,000 kilometers per hour and altitude is
Stage 1 landing
173
burn.
kilometers. And the first
And
stage
there is that call out for the landing
landing
burn
burn has
startup
already
on the
started.
Falcon 9 first stage. This is the final burn that this
Okay,
booster will execute leading up to
so
landing.
you can hear the sound. It's really that loud, and you can see another optical view,
Stage 1
tracking camera
CCSFS.
view there from the left side. Okay, you can see
Stage
how it
1 landing leg
managed
deployed.
to landing almost pinpoint to the landing zone 40. You can see there, almost.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
And
And
stage
landing
one
Stage
confirmed.
landing
2
burn has
FTS
already
safe.
ended. Okay,
That marks
second
the
stage,
14th landing for
the
this booster. Coming up
FTS has
quickly,
already
it's second
saved as
engine
well,
cutoff
no
1,
longer
or
needed for the
Suguwa.
flight
This is
termination
the shutdown of the
system.
Merlin
And get ready
vacuum
for the
engine
SECO
on the
1,
second stage.
second stage engine cutoff number 1. Get ready.
I'm back shut down.
Okay, so the Merlin vacuum
Great
engine
call
has
out.
already
That
shut
was the
down,
completion of
and
the
the
first of 2
velocity is
burns by the MVAC engine.
27,797
Good orbital insertion.
kilometers per hour, and the altitude is 168
Payload deployment is up
kilometers.
next, and that is expected to begin at T plus 57 minutes and 28 seconds.
Oh,
Just before that,
so
the Merlin
basically it
vacuum engine on the second stage will execute its second
57
burn. So we're going to take a
minutes.
break and return for that next burn in about 42 minutes. We'll see you then.
Oh, okay, so that basically another one as well. So it's going to be cost flight until 57 minutes. So that's basically it. Thank you so much to the Space Affairs for this stream. Looks like at least on my part it's already done. But yeah, because it's currently costing on onto the flight, so there's not much notable things that we can tell you so far. Maybe yeah, maybe because of this difficult arrangement a little bit. I guess we are going to do like this, right? Yeah, it's going the second stage engine start number 2. It's going to begin around T plus 52 minutes and 14 seconds, and then followed by the C code 2, which is the second stage engine cutoff number 2. That one will happen 12 seconds after that at T plus 52 minutes and 26 seconds, and then followed by the deployment, which will actually begins at T plus 56 minutes and 29 seconds, and then the deployment will ends at T plus 1 hour and 2 minutes and 42 seconds. That's basically it for now. But yeah, but I have to do a little bit of the difficult decision of how do I even proceed by now, because well, it is it is what it is. I need to know how we are going to proceed by now. So yeah, just give me a little bit of time. Maybe, yeah, like seriously, hold on. Maybe I'm currently looking at right now. Maybe we should be back again to the international rocket launches, because for now we are not. Yeah, we are not super duper urgent. Okay, so basically that's it. Okay, so you can see it's costing around the planet Earth. You can see there. Yeah, and also from the view of the upper stage, especially the satellite itself, it's still ongoing here and there. And yeah, looks, and also because of that as well, we are going to switch by to the we are going to switch by to the second stream. So don't worry, we'll end this pretty shortly at 9, probably around 9:33 a.m. here, because I need time as well to set it up here and there. So please be a little bit of patience as the mission's still ongoing as well. Okay, you can see the view of the satellite. There's 9 satellites on board. That one is the constellation satellites for the replacement, especially from the mission back in the day. Yeah, especially if you know about this one. Okay, if you see on the left side, there's like the mission patch. This one is basically inspired from one that I can find. There's something, yeah, another view here as well. Maybe give me a little bit of time. Yeah, it's something. It's actually also a throwback a little bit to the. Okay, the mission patch, basically the fan mat mission patch by the Lucas CH, or Gion Lucas, some most popularly known from his username online. It's basically a throwback from here. Yeah, it's basically this kind of throwback of the mission patch. Yeah, you can see left side fan mat mission patch by Lucas CH, and the official from the previous Globalstar Hiplio-4. Okay, this mission patch, official mission patch here. So basically that's where he got the inspiration, and it's still ongoing by now here and there. So yeah, shortly after we will going to switch the stream. Okay, while we are still waiting. So don't worry about that. We're also going to cover that important stuff as well. So it is what it is. And yeah, especially we are also going to be ready as well for the for the deployment. Maybe, and also I need to figure out how do we approach this kind of stuff. Maybe I can make it alternate with the live, something like that. But but basically when you're going to watch the, how do I say, with the USSF 366, okay, you can treat it sort of like the part 2 of this live stream, okay, because I cannot find other better way how to properly merge this together without making it awkward. So, and also because I've already made this stream link there, so it's pretty fair for me to configure here and there. So that's basically it. And we're still looking, costing around, and yeah, we are just chilling around, just relax. Okay, so don't worry, I'm just taking a little bit of time, or maybe I can end around 9:31, something like that. So just to give me a little bit of time to put in the how do I say this timestamp. Yeah, I need to put it as well. Yeah, so here we go. And mission lapse time T plus 50 minutes and 33 seconds into the flight. The altitude is still rising. 195 94 kilometers apology. And the velocity right now is 27,479 kilometers per hour. So that's basically it. And you can see this is the view, the 9 constellation batches here for the replacement of the first generation of the satellite, like I've already mentioned earlier on. So that's basically it. And yeah, here you can still see we can still see the view here and there as well. Okay, so there's not much that we can talk by now, but it's okay. We are just wasting a little bit of time. So yeah, and anyhow, I'm going to end this stream by saying here. Okay, so thank you so much everybody for watching. I'm Daniel Suguwa, your host today for the launch of the SpaceX's Falcon 9 Block 5 rocket carrying the Globalstar 2-R Launch 1. Okay, this one is for the replacement of the first generation, which actually carries 9 satellites altogether. If I remember correctly, this one also known as the Globalstar 2-R FM 1 until 9, basically flight mission similar to the how the Bluebird itself with the FM as well. The Zen Nation, or also known as the Globalstar M104 until M112. Basically, it's it. So thank you so much everybody for watching. Stay safe and take care. We are going to see you soon shortly for the USSF 366 spy reconnaissance satellites mission. That one will be launching from the Vandenberg. This one is actually launched from the Cap Canaveral. Okay, so that's basically we are going to see you shortly. And consider the USSF 366 as the part 2 of the mission. So we are going to see that soon. So thank you so much everybody for watching. Take care and stay safe. Bye bye and see you soon. I'm going to leave you with the view here. We will end this in 1 minute from now. So thank you so much and bye bye.